We're calling Dean now. Dean.
It was right underneath Seth's question.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
and it plays into
question.
our Mafia 2 stuff, as you'll soon find out.
Oh,
Watchers.
this is a good question.
Watchers.
Easy there, Kyle.
What? Did I do something?
Hello?
No.
Beyond!
Hey, Beyond!
Did you not? Did you think someone else?
I want to know what just happened in the 3-second time lapse there. What happened there?
Yeah, my car actually just sprung a flat tire like 3 minutes ago, so I've been waiting for the call from AAA. I'm kind of staying in my car, but
Oh no,
Oh, man.
past the time.
Do you want us to call you back?
No, I'm fine. They said an hour and a half. I have all the time in the world.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, I'll call you then on my cell phone, and you can just sit here and talk to us the whole show. What's up, Dean? How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain, man.
Besides the flat tire, which you're probably pretty upset about.
Yes, yeah, that's not too fun.
Where are you calling from right now, Dean?
I'm in my car right at SMU, which is the greatest school ever. But besides that, not too great for the driving. These girls do not know how to drive in Texas because they're driving their big SUVs. But long story, I'll be fine.
No, you can write that phone call into write that question into Girl Fight. I'll make sure they answer that one for you.
Yeah.
What do you want to know from us?
All right, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. This was
Yeah, I can imagine you're frazzled.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Take your time. We can
I can give you
save.
keywords if you want.
Right, I remember it now. Don't worry, I got it. I was reading an article that Nolan North is now having a conversation with himself in a video game. And I know a lot of people make jokes that he's in every single game, and it kind of makes the genre seem like it's bland. I was wondering what y'all think, and if we need not better voice actors, but more diverse voice actors to make every hero not the muscly, beefy, army, kick everyone in the teeth kind of character.
Gotcha. I also just want to say that I very much enjoyed when he said y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
was
Oh, I thought it was adorable. I wish nothing had happened to your car.
People aren't used to the New Orleans way of talking. Yes.
All right,
Y'all
well-
is profusely used.
No, I accept it. I like it fine.
that's
Plenty of
fine.
people here at IGN are from New Orleans. They use it.
Yeah, you're totally right in that I've actually seen just footage on YouTube of Nolan North talking to Nolan North in Mafia 2.
If you're not caught up on who Nolan North is, viewer, listener, he's obviously Nathan Drake in Uncharted. He's at Shadow Complex. He is in the Wii Trauma Center game. What was it? Trauma Team.
Trauma Team.
He's the guy who's got the mask on who gets like let out of prison to do operations or something. And he's
to operate.
the main clip making its way around right now is from Mafia 2. Nolan North does a bunch. None of the main characters in Mafia 2, not Vito, not Joe, none of them. But he does a lot of side character work. So you'll be driving down the street and you'll hear him shout out. Personally, I mean, it's such a weird thing, right? Love Nolan North. Great voice actor,
awesome.
really cool interview, fun guy. He's always going to be Nathan Drake for me. He is so overused right now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it drives me crazy when not only big games like the remake of Prince of Persia they did, not the most recent one, but the 2008 one. He was the prince there too. It's like it sucks you out of that experience so quick. He's in Valkyria Chronicles 2. And
Really?
He's
everywhere.
To his credit, in Valkyria Chronicles 2, it's not your traditional Nolan North voice, but you know it is. And as soon as you do, it's like, then every time that character talks, it's Nolan North.
Yeah. Colin, what do you think, buddy?
I don't know. I do think diversity would be good. It's just surprising that there aren't more options. There must be more options for some of these developers to use for voices. But yeah, I mean, Nolan North is great. It's just a little strange that it's like with Cole, like Cole's old voice. A lot of people complained about it, but I liked it because it was gritty and unusual and different.
Yeah.
He seemed like kind of
didn't
more
recognize
normal
it.
and like angry and like he wasn't like the everyday hero bulked out guy in a tight t-shirt or whatever. So
Yeah. With the half tuck.
yeah, with the half. Oh,
tuck.
I love the half tuck.
I have to say, along similar lines as these guys, that another super overused voice actor who I love, the guy who played Spike Spiegel in the English adaptation of Cowboy Bebop, absolutely classic anime. That dude is everywhere. No, I'm not. I can tell you this for sure.
I'm sure you are. I'm just trying to make contact with the reader. I have no idea what he's saying.
No, trust me. There's all our readers know Cowboy Bebop. Anyone that watches anime knows Cowboy Bebop. They know that voice. He's in everything. Same thing as Nolan North. Yeah, and I just don't understand. I think it's like a whole selling point thing. I think that people want to say, yeah, and we have Nolan North in our game, even though he's voicing.
Do you think so? So many people
Pedestrian
don't
A.
say it. I
Yeah,
never heard about it
it's
from
possible.
Mafia. Trauma Team they did nothing for. I think he's so good but there's still something in his voice that's so characteristically him.
Well, but here's the thing: when I beat Ratchet and Clank Future: A Crack in Time, I was watching the credits, saw Nolan North's name pop up on one of the fairly like one of the main heroes, but a main character, a supporting character. Did not ever hear his voice in that game.
Yeah.
So either I wasn't listening for it, or he is actually good at disguising his voice, but the directors always have him do his voice.
It's not all. And it's weird, right? Because it makes it sound like we're saying we don't want Nolan North to work so much. It's not that at all. I want the man to be able to feed his children. But he's done so many big names now. He's done Shadow Complex, Uncharted, Assassin's Creed. Like he in Prince of Persia, he's so many main characters.
Oh, I
now.
forgot Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
So, Dean, in other words, you're absolutely right. Diversity would be great, but we still want Nolan North to feed his family.
Right. That's fine. Don't kick him completely out of the industry, but
yes, exactly.
Some of his roles to other people.
I just think he shouldn't say yes to every project that has ever approached him.
You can't blame him.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say no. That's the whole thing. I mean, reverse the situation. What would you do? You're the hottest voice actor, right? Apparently. I mean, you can get any role you want.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What about your artistic integrity, though? He's the voice of Nathan Drake.
What about the bottom line?
Yeah, and also and the other thing.
Bottom line.
I mean, now not so much, right? But or maybe for Mafia 2 it would be. But you figure, was he this huge when they all started happening? I mean, did he do Uncharted and he's like whatever, and then he did a bunch of others, and then it was kind of like Uncharted hit, everybody knew who he was, and then all this other back catalog work started popping up.
Yeah, never know.
You'd have to ask him.
We'll have to get him on here one day.
Yeah.
Dean, thank you so much for the question.
Thank you for answering, and just want to say, love the show, guys. Keep it up.
We really appreciate it,
Thank
and
you.
I'm very, very sorry about your car. I feel kind of terrible for you right now.
Don't worry, man. It'll all be fine.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right.
Beyond.
All right. Wow.
Y'all did good there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I
Broke
enjoyed
down
that
tire.
call.
Poor dude. I hope he's gonna be okay.
All right.
Oh, did we not offer him a swag?
I did in the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I said I have something to make?
What do we got this time, buddy?
What do you got?
This is a special guest.
Oh no.
Hello?
Beyond!
Beyond.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, it's Jim Riley, everybody. IGN's news hound, frequent contributor to Podcast Beyond. Jim, how are you today?
It's you're a bit loud, Greg. You gotta turn it down.
Well, I'm trying to talk into a speakerphone. I'm sorry.
They're doing their show.
Who's asking you what's going on?
Yeah, it's Nate. Nate's asking what's going on.
Oh, say hi for me.
Hi, Nate. Hey, Greg. What's going on?
Jim, I'm calling to concede a bet you and I made.
Yeah. I bet you knew you were gonna lose.
I thought I had a chance at this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, because I haven't talked about this openly at all in the Podcast Beyond, I don't even know if you guys know.
I'm not sure.
I decided that I wanted to get the one and only Gabe Newell on Podcast Beyond episode 150, so you could talk about coming to the PS3 and doing all this stuff. And I announced this, that I was going to start this campaign 2 months ago. And Jim Riley immediately said, no way. It'll never happen. You will never get Gabe Newell on the show.
He's a tough guy to get. Tough guy to round up.
And so I emailed the PR person that day, and they were very, oh yeah, we can get that done, no problem. You know, he's got a very busy schedule, but after this 2-week thing, we can go, blah, blah. Never happened. After that email, I never got another response. Never got another response.
Did you try pinging him again?
I tried everything.
Did you try? Do you know who I am?
No, I didn't try that.
No?
I didn't want to throw that card out. I don't want to make him feel bad.
So did we talk about what the bet is?
No.
Would I win?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead, what is it, Jim? Yeah.
Okay, so we bet a steak dinner. Whoever wins has to buy either a steak dinner. So Greg is gonna take me out to steak dinner at Morton's.
I remember it being a dinner.
Morton's?
Yeah.
You're going to Morton's?
Morton's is an expensive freaking place
I'm
to go
aware.
get a
I
steak
remember it being
dinner.
a dinner, but apparently I got cocky and upped it to steak.
Don't worry about that though, Jim, because Greg bet me like a year and a half ago after a UFC fight he owed me dinner, and I'm still waiting on that dinner.
We never paid that?
Okay.
No,
Can we go to Pachee's?
What was
this
that?
is gonna be a nice
No, that was
dinner.
before.
I'm gonna make Greg get dressed up.
Yeah, give him the whole rundown of what you're making me do now on our date.
You're gonna wear a suit. I'm gonna wear a suit. Comb your hair. This will be a nice dinner, I think.
And now, last night you agreed to 3 photos, correct?
Well, I don't really care. We can do as many photos as you want.
Okay. The photos I want is when Jim comes to pick me up at my house. I want Christine to take a photo of us all dapper, and then I want at Morton's a photo of Jim with the steak, and then a photo of me with my steak.
All right, I just gotta say, Jim, I love you because your definition of a good dinner is you wear a suit, he wears a suit, and hair is combed.
Yeah.
That one makes the dinner good. I love it.
First we're gonna go to Morton's, we gotta, dress the part. We can't we went there after the Haiti thing,
Yeah.
and we were sweating, smelly. We gotta class it up a bit.
All right.
Jim, before I hang up on you here, do you want to pitch your? We've talked about Extra Life on the show. You've signed up to do it. Do you want to tell the readers what you need from them?
Oh yeah, well, I got two things here for you. I got some breaking news. Well, not huge breaking news, but Colin will like this news.
Okay.
So Resistance 3 is indeed coming next year.
Excellent.
Whoa.
So they're gonna have
Do you need to
two
go?
games next year, Insomniac. But to post that live on the site right now. For the charity thing, I'll be playing Rogue Warrior all night, trying to get all the achievements in the game. I have all the single-player achievements. I need the multiplayer achievements. If you play that game online, no one plays the game online. So you guys are gonna go out, rent a copy of the game, or borrow a copy, or even buy it if you want to help out. And we'll just play the game all night until I get all my achievements.
Okay. You need at least 7 people, right? So you can have a 4-on-4.
Yeah, I think I forget what the exact requirements. There's one achievement where you need to win a certain amount of games with like 4 people on your team. So I think 8 maybe. But I figure if we can get 10, we'll be fine. So.
Wait, Jim, you're talking achievements, so you're gonna play this on 360?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I'd play with you if we were doing it on PS3.
The thing here, usually I would never say someone should rent an Xbox 360 game, but 1, Rogue Warrior is awesome and everyone should experience, and 2 is for charity. And I feel Jim's a completionist like we are with Platinum Trophies. I want to help him do this, otherwise it'll drive him nuts or he'll get crazy and kill himself.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So
He didn't dispute it.
doing Rogue Warrior it up. So.
All right.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. I will give you nothing off the table.
All right, bye. I love you, Jim.
Wait, no. What? Hello.
Yeah, what?
How's the show going?
I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Everything. So what's the picture look like that came up on the screen when I picked up?
Oh, no, we're putting those in post. We don't get to see what the tags are yet.
Oh, all right. Well, enjoy the show, guys. Thanks.
All right, no problem.
Love you, Jim. Bye.
I love that kid.
What's the picture look like?
Oh, the picture's not good. He won't enjoy that photo. It's pulled from, remember the
Borderlands video?
Borderlands video.
Is
It's
it
that
that?
one where he's like,
I know that exact
Aram
video.
from Atlas, who sent us these wonderful Persona 3 portable hats, he's the one who sent in that photo of Jim for me to use as well.
That's awesome.
So now we're gonna get back to a real question. This will be from Vince.
Vince.
Probably not Vince Gill.
Vince. Let's see what Vince has to say.
Yeah, fill some time. Talk. Say something.
Oh, this is a good one. I like this
It's
one.
tough to wear a hat in these bright lights, but I committed to it, so I'm going to keep
You
going.
have to. Can't stop now.
Got to do it.
Hello?
Beyond!
Hey, how you doing?
Wow, another relaxed
I'm good,
guy.
Vince. How are you?
No, I'm good.
Why do you like Podcast Beyond?
Well, I like it. But I like laughing at the jokes. Greg.
Yeah.
I listen to this because of you.
Oh, Vince, you're breaking Ryan and Colin's heart.
Vince,
No,
are
I'm
you,
alright.
Vince, how high are you right now?
Oh.
How are you? Really high.
Awesome! Yes, so rad. Yes, Vince. Thank you. The best way to call a podcast beyond. What's your question, Vince?
My question was, with Gamescom finished, what are your predictions for TGS?
I'm very happy, by the way, with all our readers have been very good about reciting their question to the T.
Yeah, well,
have
they
emailed
knew
us
that I'd
before.
cut them out. We can. Voice of God can kill anybody whenever he feels like.
Yes, I can.
Fatality. Ryan, what are you predicting for TGS?
I would really love to see a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time, very underrated game, including underrated by myself, Dissidia. Dissidia Final Fantasy II.
Okay.
I would love to see that game because I think I heard rumors about the team might have considered making a sequel to it. It's an awesome PSP fighting game with all the heroes and villains from the Final Fantasy series. I've broke the 100-hour mark on that game just for personal time playing it.
Yeah.
Love that game.
Interesting. You say you underrated. What did you give it?
I think I'm joking a little bit, but I gave it on 8-9, I want to say.
Okay, you would have gone 9 now in retrospect. 100 hours in.
Yeah, in
probably. It's pretty awesome.
retrospect, hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I may have considered going higher. I'm comfortable with my score. I don't think it was inaccurate per se. But now that I've fully experienced the severely long-term benefits of the game.
Yeah.
I will say that it's very much worth getting. Or you might hate it.
Whatever.
Fair enough.
Colin, TGS.
Vince, get your pen out. I got three predictions. The first is
Vince is in no state to write now.
the first Last Guardian are obviously going to show Last Guardian, and they'll have a release date for it.
A release date?
Yeah, like
The first time they show it.
Yeah,
at,
like
a huge
spring
show
or
like that?
summer.
I mean, we've been waiting a while. I'm ready to hear it.
It's got to be.
Look at how old the IGN logo is on the video we're playing right now. We have been waiting quite a while for this game.
attention to it.
So yeah, I know we haven't seen much about it, but it's a long time in coming. They have to have a date for it, I think. I think that to complement that, they'll confirm Team Eco Collection.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Probably for the fall or the spring, somewhere around there, right before the game is going to come out. And then a third prediction, and I've been saying this for a while, or at least thinking it is, I think a Final Fantasy VII remake is probably brewing.
Now that one I'm gonna have to disagree with you on, because all signs point to they are just too busy right now with like all their different Final Fantasy 13 games. Like after that team moved on from Final Fantasy 13, Nomura, one of the prominent Square Enix developers and the director of Versus 13, I think he's the director. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty
He
sure.
punches through the wall.
Yeah, Nomura has said multiple times they just can't work on a remake to 7 until they at least get Final Fantasy Versus 13, which is like an action adventure type game, not actually related directly to Final Fantasy 13, which just came out.
Thank God.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know what we'll see, but yeah, we will not see a 7 remake this TGS, I think.
Ryan knows more than I do about that kind of stuff.
Well, I
and
don't
he'll
know
be
about
there.
that. You're a smart guy. You know what you're talking about. You got earrings.
I do have earrings.
Yeah.
That's the trademark. That's
It's
all
the
you need
trademark to a
buy?
smart guy.
All right, not bad.
Yeah.
I say for sure, yeah, Last Guardian will be there. I don't think. Well, you'll get a release window, not
Yeah,
a
that's
date.
kind of
You'll
what
get
I mean. Maybe not, a date, but like
quarter 4 or whatever. Yeah. And then I'm starting to believe, and I know I'll get burned on this one, that maybe PS2, some kind of PSP 2 news.
Well, that would make sense.
A lot of rumors floating around right now about the touch screen back and the crazy buttons on the back or whatever, and everything else. It seems like if they're gonna do it, why not do it in the place that's most successful?
Yeah, that would
Like,
be
that's
the
where,
obvious place to do it.
PSP kills or whatever.
Awesome.
Agreed.
All right, Vince. Do you have any? What's your TGS prediction, Vince?
I think that EA is finally going to announce Left 4 Dead for the PS3.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
That's
Maybe a
actually a
month
very
old.
reasonable. All right,
All right.
I like it.
It won't happen. Is my prediction, Vince.
Up there.
Yeah, I think that's an Americanized thing, right? I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah. I'm just saying that.
So that was bad, Vince.
no.
bad, Vince.
No, I'm saying that was a at least realistic.
It's a realistic
prediction
one, of course. Yes.
For considering what Vince is going through right now, I'd say that was.
That's the best we can get. All right, Vince, for calling in and getting on the show, you're going to get a grab bag of T-shirts and goodies from our friends. Oh, I'm leaving off, too. We're also giving away, with all of the T-shirts and goodies, you're getting an Earthworm Jim HD download code for your PS3. So enjoy that, all right?
Thanks.
No problem. Email me your address at beyond@ign.com, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye, Vince.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
All right, thanks.
Great.